So I'm able to do a whole lot of sharing on the phone. It's so much easier to share on
Brad's
the phone.
on. Brad just
Brad's
got
on
it.
All right,
I
thanks,
can't
man.
find it.
Thanks, guys. Let's do the Garnet Valley Community Newsfeed, too.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
We are
Right,
live.
yeah. All right,
Ladies
what kind of volume we got here?
Oh,
Would help if I turned it on. Yeah, we have a little... Hey, Jim. Good to see you. Linda? Brad? Good to see you. Yay. All right, looks like Richard just gave us a like. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we love the likes. We love the...
we love the likes.
We do love likes. we love the likes,
Where
the
am I?
loves, and all that stuff. Okay. So, Keith, we're on.
Yes,
We
are
actually have
on.
people watching.
Phew.
Good to have you on
Had
today.
to run in here this morning, Joel. What is going on? Hey, Joel, guess what time it is?
What time is
my
it,
good
Keith?
brother? It is time for Smack and Jack Live once again, ladies and gentlemen. We got a great show for you today.
As always.
I'm as in the dark about it as you are, as usual. And, well, you know what? We got our coffee. Our wham coffee. We're right here. Coffee, so grab it. Sit back and enjoy.
Get comfortable.
And we will be right back.
Here we go.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smack and Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Wenderman.
Yeah. We're on today.
Alrighty, yeah, okay.
So,
Brad, let us on.
welcome,
Hello,
guys.
guys.
Do us a favor. Put in where you're coming in
for
from.
us, yes.
Where are you tuning in? We like to keep track
Kevin?
of the geography around here. Like, I know where Pennsylvania is.
Yes. Delco, we from Delco, we from, whatever, I don't know. Hey, Joel, what is going on?
Well, let's see. We thought that, well, first off, happy Groundhog Day weekend.
Yes.
And that is tomorrow. You know, it's strange. It seems like every show for us is like Groundhog Day because something goes amiss.
You know, every day for us is like Groundhog's Day. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, that the first Groundhog's Day, the first official trek to Gobbler's Knob was made February 2nd, 1887.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you also know the Punxsutawney Phil was named after King Philip?
I did not know that.
He was called Brer Groundhog prior to being known as Phil. Brer, B-E, what is that, Barbara? B-R-E-R. Brer Groundhog? A little bit of tidbit I just came up with.
Keith's reading his teleprompter over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I need to get one of, what's his name's? The guy, the orange guy, get one of his teleprompters.
Oh, but he doesn't read teleprompters.
Oh, doesn't
Right?
read.
That's true. Yeah, read period. Okay, so let's get moving on. Next
Okay.
week.
Good
no
morning,
show.
ladies and
We
gentlemen.
won't be here next week.
Right.
I have a little minor surgery to take care of, and I thought maybe the following day would probably be better for me to take a day off. All right, so family news here. We said goodbye this week to our dear Uncle Bill.
Yes.
So Uncle Bill had been having...
We now have one aunt left.
Yes, he had been having some health issues over the last 10 years or so. Uncle Bill was a farmer.
Dairy farmer.
Dairy farmer. And then we're talking about Uncle Bill right here. He died 84 years old. He always had like this very reserved and like sense of humor.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, he'd be very quiet, and then all of a sudden he'd come out with these, you know, just funny quote or statements or something that made me chuckle. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Uncle Bill that much. They are out in Wisconsin, but so we say goodbye to Uncle Bill.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
So
I do remember when we went out there with our camper when we were kids. Every morning,
Yeah.
Mom would send us over to the farm. Bill was already up. 19
up at like
hours.
4 o'clock in the
And
morning
we
every
get
day.
fresh raw milk right out of
Yeah.
the ton or whatever they call that.
Yeah.
You know, the milk.
So once he gave up the dairy farming, he and the family went into raising beefalo,
Right.
and they opened up a shop right there on the farm. So I believe he was one of the pioneering in beefalo. That's a cross between a a cow and a buffalo.
Yeah.
Somebody out in Wisconsin, correct me if I'm
I think it's
wrong
supposed
there.
to have less fat or something. It's supposed
More
to be
meat,
a better.
and just a better cut.
It never kind of came out this way.
No, I don't know where that particular segment is right now.
Yeah.
If that's still, if it ever really caught on, but so yep.
And they also sold part of their. I don't know if they sold it or leased it. They were doing quarrying on the property.
Yeah. So a lot of things going on there. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
so we say goodbye to Uncle Bill. This is the picture, and our dear Aunt Nancy. She's still over there on First Avenue Media.
Looks
So,
just like
it looks
she does
pretty
now.
much the same.
Nancy hasn't changed in years.
So all right, moving on here.
Morning, Jackie. How's the family?
Moving
Michelle?
on. We would
And
be
John.
amiss.
I see you, John.
If we did not just go over the Kobe Bryant tragedy,
Yes.
Kobe Bryant and friends tragedy. So let's take a look at not only Mr. Bryant, but those who perished in that helicopter disaster. So, of course, Kobe and his daughter, 13, just tragedy. Also in that helicopter was John and Carrie. Those two were husband and wife, and then their daughter, who I believe was 13 or 14 as well. John was a baseball coach out in Orange Coast College. So he had, of course, a whole entire family. He'd been a coach for 20 years, so there's a lot of people surrounding him that are also mourning.
Right.
Okay. Christina Mauser, I believe that's her name. She was a basketball coach, and obviously touched a lot of people as well. Children, and worked with the Kobe Bryant camp and so forth. Ara Zoban, I'm not quite sure how you say that name, but he was the pilot. So he was actually licensed to fly in the poor weather conditions, and of course you you wonder, who made the final decision to actually fly, because the police force out there grounded their helicopters that morning.
Wow.
They weren't going up. That's how foggy it was.
Wow.
So you kind of, I don't know who made the decision to actually fly that. And then Sarah and Peyton Chester. This is a mother and daughter who are above on the helicopter. So I believe that's all we have there. So our condolences to those families as well. What a tragedy. Of course, we hear a lot about Kobe.
And I heard, which is very, they always talk about black boxes on airplanes.
Yeah.
They don't have to have black boxes on helicopters.
Is that true?
Yes. So they don't. When there's a helicopter crash, they have no way of figuring out why that went down, how to correct it the next time.
That's interesting.
It just sounds very.
I guess
very...
it seems like helicopters. Like, I guess Kobe probably flew in that helicopter as almost his car, his automobile.
Yep.
I mean, that's when you have that kind of money,
right?
The bottom line is you're able to do those types of things, right? And just to kind of avoid the traffic that's out there. So quite a tragedy. So condolences, Laura. Let's get back up to this one here. To all involved. Okay, well, let's move on. We're going to get into our Super Bowl predictions, our playoff bracket, and how we did and so forth. But before we do that,
what?
Super Bowl prediction.
Oh, I thought when the Eagles didn't make it, I thought they just stopped the season.
Oh. You thought they just kind of closed up and went home?
Yeah, the whole NFL.
That was only the Eagles that did that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm learning something new every day. Yeah.
So here's a question for you. First off, tell us, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
John Smith is in, I pronounce it Watauga, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I did see that. Good to see you, John.
I saw he said Watauga, but I didn't know what it was pertaining to because I'm a little slow on the draw. Where's everybody checking in from? Okay.
Yeah, that was our opening question, if you remember way back. Let me give you a
square. We got.
Let me give you a true story here, folks. We got here today.
Cindy?
We both got here. We
Cindy
rolled in here. And
keep talking. I'll just keep talking.
And Keith sat down right next to me about 15 minutes ago, and I thought we were to go. The next thing I know, he's out doing something else again in the back there. And it literally at 9:15, he's over there. I say, Keith, it's 9:15. I
saw an interesting article about the first.
He had to look up Groundhog.
The first Groundhog Day.
Again, it's tough being me, folks.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, so let us know. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
And why?
and if and why, but if you want Andy Reid to win the Super Bowl, let us know. Let us know why, especially if you're in the Philadelphia area. Most of you probably know that Andy Reid was the coach of the Eagles for 14 years, I believe.
14 years.
So are you rooting for Andy because of that?
Mm-hmm.
Or what? Let us know. Are you rooting for Andy because he went 1-4 in the NFC Championships and 0-1 in the Super Bowl? Are you rooting because his fantastic time management skills that we often saw here in Philadelphia? Are you rooting because he did so well with the Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb issues that he mediated? And we all know how that worked out, right? Are you voting or rooting because of he has a number of domestic abuse?
I was going to
players
say
on
his tremendous parenting skills.
His parenting skills.
Yeah.
Michael Vick turned out to be the least of the criminals that he had.
Really.
But anyway, I'll let you know that I actually hope the Chiefs win too. You know what? Chiefs have never won a Super Bowl. San Francisco's been in the Super Bowl a number of times. If they win this one, this will be their 6th Super Bowl win. So,
hey, Heather and Larry, boy, we got a nice crew.
Got a nice crew on today. Yeah. Yay! Thanks for joining us. All right, so let's take a look at how. Now, I don't know how you did with the football bracket in the playoffs, but let's take a look at how I did, because I think you tuned out as soon as. What's his name? Wentz.
Right.
Got knocked out of the
actually,
the
when
6th minute of the first quarter of the playoffs.
When St. Nick went to Florida, I kind of gave up.
Oh, no. Is that when you tuned out? When he moved to Florida? Okay. Whoops. I just gave that one away. All right. So this is what my bracket looks like from the Super Bowl
Morning, Myron.
playoffs. Okay. So in round 1, I was 1-3. I was 1-3 in round 1, and I think, Brother Keith, that you were actually 2-2.
Oh, okay, good.
In round 1.
Wow.
Okay. In round 2, I went 3-1. Let's see. Baltimore. Man, what happened to Baltimore in that round 2? That's the one that threw me. Round 3 was the
gotta say, I was in Westchester
games.
Watching some of that game at the Sterling Pig.
Oh.
And I think I was the only one that liked Baltimore. They were. Those guys were not into Baltimore.
They didn't like Baltimore?
No, at all. It's I don't know why.
Well, you know what? Oddly enough, Baltimore has kind of a storied past too, with having almost, you could say, a criminal on their team.
Yep.
So I'm not going to talk much about that because I don't really know the history there, but I know that was an issue. Okay, so let's see. Round 3, I was 2-0, dude. Were you 2-0 in round 3? Okay, so Super Bowl. Who's winning the Super Bowl tomorrow? And do you have a connection to either one of those teams, other than you like one over the other? Or
right.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City. I think San Francisco is a great team, but I think Kansas City, just their offense is really clicking right now. And I'm going to go with Kansas City. So who's with me on KC?
Okay.
KC because of Andy. All right, I like that. Okay, so that's our thought
Chiefs,
on
KC. Yep.
Let me get this off here. Okay, cool. So tomorrow proves. Are we doing a show tomorrow, dude?
Well, we were talking about doing a halftime show.
Yeah.
We were talking about maybe singing a song during the halftime show.
Oh, a national song.
It's pretty well.
It's a pretty historic song.
It's a pretty historic song. And Joel mentioned that since the actual halftime, what did I just do? Is this mine or yours?
This is mine. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
The actual halftime show, I feel myself getting older every day, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's not going to be good, folks. It's just not going to be good.
Who is doing the halftime show? Do we know?
So, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Now, they're both very attractive young ladies, but I thought their careers were over a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
I am
anyway.
interested in who is singing our national anthem.
Oh.
So we've had some doozies, and I will say that we've had some very good performances of the national anthem.
Okay.
Because at this time of year, it always coincides with in 4th grade with my students in our school. We're teaching the Star Spangled Banner. We go over the history, who wrote it, what events were taking place.
Right.
And then this is always a performance that somebody brings up, and I say that was actually really nice, or don't sing like that when you do your assessments.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm always interested in who performs and what the performance of the Star Spangled Banner sounds like. So, okay. So moving on here. Don't forget, friends, to smack the like button. Love the love button, if you would.
Ooh.
Give us a share. That would be kind of neat.
Yes.
If somebody shared us.
Yes. To their friends, and that way we'd get a bigger Joy's on. Hello, Joy.
Yeah. In case you don't know, loves in the algorithm of Facebook do a little bit more than just a like.
Oh, okay.
And comments always help. So we appreciate all your comments.
Well, somebody said a long time ago, love is the answer.
I thought that was original to you.
No.
And then don't forget to check out smackandjack.com.
Okay.
We still have a live and kicking website there, although I will say I have to update smackandjack.com just a little bit. And we're very excited because 4% is coming out with a new platform that will help me update our website. So, okay.
Demi Lovato is singing. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'd probably have her over the other two gals.
Let me know. Should I be happy about that or not? Because I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure who she is.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I've heard the name, but I can't remember what performance I've heard.
If I'm not mistaken, I think she might have done something with Kenny Chesney.
Okay.
But yeah, she might be okay.
All right. Let's get back to Super Bowl trivia.
Let me point out our your little icon there. It's really neat, Joel.
Yeah, our football helmet with Smack and Jack.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a low budget one there. I was like, all right, what can I get there? I get a black and white helmet. And I put on the Smack and Jack leather. Yeah, I went all out for that one.
Yes.
Okay, let's do a little Super Bowl trivia.
All right.
So this one, folks, is a little bit different from our trivia that we've done in the past. We've done, we're on a different website here, so that you have to actually answer in real time. We can't go back because in order to get to the next question, we have to answer the question that we're on. Okay. So we're going to go to the NFL.
Try to keep an eye on it, and we'll just do this as quick as possible.
Yeah. We're going to try to keep an. I'm sorry. We're going to select. There goes Keith again. Like right in the middle of the show, he's gone. All right. No, we're always on. We're always on.
Oh, we are?
We're always on. Have you not noticed the little corner screen down
That's
here?
crazy! That's my
see
Regis,
that? We're right there.
Regis, huh?
We're in the corner there, right?
Hey.
So when you disappear, everybody knows it. Okay.
We've only been doing this 5 years, Joel.
I know. I didn't want to point that out. Okay. So
Hey, no kidding.
we are going to select medium, and this is off of NFL.com. Okay, NFL.com. We're going to select the medium. We could do hard, very hard, but I thought, you know what? It's early.
Yes.
I have to take into consideration my co-host
Who you're
here.
working with here.
And if these are the same questions, I already went through these just to make sure things would work for us. So I will not chime in on any of these answers here. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Let's select medium, and here we go. Which quarterback has the most career interceptions in the Super Bowl? Okay, John Elway, Tom Brady, Kurt Warner, or Eli Manning? Okay, so which one of those quarterbacks has the most interceptions? Anybody give us a quick guess there?
Most interceptions
in one game. Most interception in one Super Bowl game.
Let's run through the Tom Brady.
Okay, John Elway, Tom Brady, Kurt Warner, or Eli Manning?
Well, I'm going to say Tom Brady only because he's been in more of them.
Okay.
Is that
final answer?
Yeah. Tom Brady
final answer. Let's see how everybody else did out there.
We got an Eli Manning, Tom Brady. Hello, Generals.
Okay. Here we go. You said Tom Brady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Answer is Wrong. The answer is John Elway.
John Elway. Okay.
And I have to say that I got this one
Okay.
correct. When I was checking these out, I got it correct. All right, let's move on, folks. Question 2.
Hello, Sophia. Yeah, we got 2. Yeah, well, I was wrong too. So,
What team? What team
let's see.
won the first 2 Super Bowls? What team won the first 2
Oh, goodness
Super
sakes.
Bowls?
First 2 Super Bowls.
Okay, Cleveland Browns,
Very good. That's
Green Bay Packers, Dallas Cowboys, or Pittsburgh Steelers? This is not one that I had in the previous session that I did here, but I have a thought. Okay, so what team won the first 2 Super Bowls? Browns, Green Bay Packers, Cowboys, or Steelers? Okay, I'm going to say it was not the Browns because the Browns haven't won a Super Bowl yet.
okay.
So I'm going to take that off.
All right.
What do you think? The Packers, the Cowboys, or the Steelers?
Well, I'm going to go with. I'm going to say Dallas.
Dallas.
Why?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's click on Dallas. I have an answer too.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Sammy.
Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
Okay, but let's go with Dallas Cowboys. Survey says Green Bay
Oh,
Packers.
very
Yeah!
good.
I
Yeah.
won that
Jim
one.
Ross,
Yeah.
Richard, Brad. Wow, we got some.
A number of people got that one
Yeah,
correct.
Jackie
Okay.
got it. Yeah.
Okay,
nice,
next
nice.
one. All right, we have 3 more to go here. This player was named MVP of Super Bowl 5, 6, 7, 8. Who is he? Okay, the MVP
I know
of Super
all these
Bowl.
people.
Okay, Mercury Morris, Bob Greasy, Jim Kick, Larry Zonka.
Ooh.
Larry Zonka, okay? So, who was MVP of Super Bowl 8? Mercury Morris, Bob Greasy, Jim Kick, and Larry Zonka. Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
I have no idea. Who do you think?
I had a poster of Larry Zonk when I was a kid.
Did you? Should we
Yeah,
go with
I'm
Larry
gonna
Zonka?
go with Zonk. Let's go with the
Zonka?
Zonk. Anybody got a?
Okay. What do we think here? All right, let's go ahead and answer this one.
Give it
Here we
another
go.
Second. Give it another
3,
second. Anybody? All right.
2, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Good job, Keith, man. Answer
knew he
was
was
Larry
pretty,
Zonka.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Okay.
said, oh, Brad said Zonky. Okay, this is. I guess we should let it go a little bit longer. We got a couple of.
We got some other ones there. All right.
It's taking a second to the.
Right.
to-
Well,
to
there's definitely a
buffer.
delay. We see we're
Yeah.
behind on our own
Right.
our own monitor here. Okay. Next question.
Very good, guys.
Question 4. All right. This player was named MVP of Super Bowl 10, 20,
11.
31. 31?
Oh, sure. They're tens.
MVP of Super Bowl 31. If I see the name, I might be Antonio Freeman, Reggie White, Desmond Howard, or Andre Rison.
MVP.
Who was the MVP? Who is this guy here? Who's number 81 on the Green Bay Packers? Yeah, some of our Wisconsin folk need to know this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
We have it out there.
Debbie's not on today.
All right. So MVP of 31. I'm going to go Freeman. I know that guy was not Reggie White. Not
we
Desmond
got a
Howard.
Reggie White.
Andre Rison.
Freeman. We got a Freeman up here.
Freeman? Okay. Shall we go with Freeman? Okay. Freeman.
We got another White.
Well, I do see a White there. Okay, let's check it out. Let's go with Freeman, okay? Because
Okay.
I was thinking Freeman too. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Desmond Howard? No way! Are you serious? I forgot about Desmond Howard. All right. Last one. All right, question 5. Which NFL player guaranteed
Very good,
his
Jack.
team would win the Super Bowl III the week before the big game? Don Shula, Joe Namath, Johnny Unitas, and Jeff Hostetler. I know this one.
What's the question again?
Okay, who guaranteed his team would win Super Bowl number 3 the week before the big game? I think he got a little bit lucky in this game.
Okay.
Don Shula, Joe Namath, Johnny Unitas, or Jeff Hostetler. We all have to know this one. We all have to know this one.
Joe Namath?
I see
Was
a
it
Namath down
Namath?
here. Namath. How about some Groundhog Day questions? Barbara.
All righty,
Sorry.
right.
I don't know if we're going to get to them today. All right. Let's click on Joe Namath because that was my first. I
Yeah.
knew this even before it came up. Yes, the answer is Joe Namath. Joe
Okay,
Namath was my
good.
favorite
We got
player.
a
You
lot
know
of,
why Joe Namath was my favorite? Because for some unknown reason, when I was in kindergarten, I got a Joe Namath football set for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. Why I did not get Eagles, we don't know.
He was he was very
at that point
charismatic dude. He was on a lot of commercials, and
he was the guy. Yeah.
Face of football back in the day.
Yeah. So, all right, great job.
Yeah,
Thank you guys
good.
for playing along there, and that brings us to another. Fan favorite.
Okay, Groundhog's Day question. Who starred in the movie Groundhog's Day? One question. That's all we got. We'll give you a couple of minutes on that one. Came back.
Who starred?
The male and the female.
Oh, do you have both of them?
I know who they are. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah,
okay.
I can picture them. Yes. So.
All right. Who starred in Groundhog's Day?
Yes.
The famous movie. I actually like that movie. I enjoyed watching it.
It was a good movie. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so our fan favorite is a game called...
Who's Miri? Miri Brad.
Is a game called Blank Slate.
Oh, nice, yeah.
We did this a couple weeks ago, and I threatened to bring it back, and here we are. We're bringing it back. So this is what you do, folks. This is a game that you can get at home. It's called Blank Slate. I did not bring the entire box today, but it's called Blank Slate, and it's a great game
Becky,
to play
South Carolina.
when you have... friends and family around. So your job is I show you a card and you come up with either the word just after the word that I show you.
Oh, okay.
Or you come up with a word just before the word that I show you, and I'll let you know. Okay? So get ready to type in. We're very interested to see what your responses are.
Get a different one.
No, I like that one. Change up the cards last minute here. That's not even fair.
Okay.
That's like changing the lottery number after it's been pulled. Okay. All right. So be ready to type in, and then we'll go back in a couple minutes and we'll see what our responses are.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So our first one here. Are you ready to write here? Get your card.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing this too, dude.
Oh. All right. We got a bigger audience than we've had, and trying to keep up with everybody's. I don't want to ignore anybody.
Okay, so our first word, you are going to write the second word of this, okay?
Right.
So the first word is jail. Jail. What comes to mind when you hear the word jail?
Okay.
All right. That's number one, okay?
Oh.
Number two.
We're doing them both on the...
Yeah, we're going to do 4 of them. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so number two, the first word is long. You write the second word. Long. Okay. Goes my pen. All right. I know what I'm writing there. Okay. Number 3. Let's go back to this card. Okay, now you're going to write the first word. Okay.
Right.
Your first word, blank, dance. Dance.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Do we have a...
And then the last one is floor. Floor. So you write the first word.
What is it?
Floor.
Oh, okay.
Floor.
Floor.
All right.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Okay. So how about we do our jokes? Then we'll come back to these answers.
Okay.
Since everybody can get them in. Okay. And then we'll see what everybody has, and we'll go on to this day in history, and then we'll call it a wrap. Okay. All right. So jokes we have.
No, wait a minute. Let's just before we had a couple of answers. The stars of Groundhog's Day.
Bill
Murray was very quick, and it took a lot of people got Bill Murray, and then it took a little while for Andy McDonald to come up. Andy McDowell.
Right.
Right. Betsy came up with it first, and then Andy McDowell. Yes. McDowell, is that you? McDonald. Andy somebody. Great movie. If you get a chance to watch it, watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a good weekend to watch that movie.
Yes.
Right, speaking of. Okay, let's get our jokes done so we can get moving, okay? All right, so joke number 1. Why did the woman divorce the grape?
Why?
She was tired of raising kids.
Oh, not
joke 2.
Too bad.
What did the grape say when the rhinoceros trampled it?
What?
Not much. It just let out a little whine. Why did the insect collector toss the butter dish across the restaurant?
Why?
He wanted to see butter fly. And that's all we got as far as jokes today. All right, let's go back to our blank slate. We'll do this day in history, and we'll be done.
No. Oh, no.
Okay?
Oh, no. Go ahead.
There's our technicality for the day. Okay, so the first one we had, what do we have over here?
There we go.
Okay, the first one we had was jail. And, all right, I think I see jailhouse.
Tile, okay.
Maybe. Okay, what'd you put down for jail?
Cell.
I put down cell as
very
well.
good.
So you and I would get a point if you're actually playing this game.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The next one was long.
Okay.
All right. I think maybe long. Oh, you know what? I forgot to give that direction. The next time we play this, we have to write down the first word as well, so that when we look at comments, we know which one you're referring to.
Oh, right.
Sorry,
All
Mr.
right.
Lenderman,
Okay.
I forgot that part of the direction. Sorry about that. Okay, so the next one is long.
Okay.
I had long trail.
Well, I changed mine. To begin with, I had long shot, but then I was thinking we were running a little long, so I changed it to long show.
Nice. Okay, and then the next one we had to put the first word down here. Okay.
Okay.
So that word was dance, and Jim, I see dirty. Yes. Okay. So let's go back. Okay. All right. So mine was break. And you had
and I had flash.
flash dance. All right. The last one was floor. So we had floor.
Oh, we got a lot of these good ones.
This one came to me very easy because of the card that we had just done. Right?
Second, yeah, we got
hardwood, tile.
Yep.
Okay. Mine was
ground floor.
I had dance. What'd you have?
I had second.
Yay. Okay, folks. Thanks for playing.
Very
along there.
good,
That's
very
a neat
good.
game. Blank slate.
That is a good
Blank
game.
slate. Yeah. We have fun doing that.
I would imagine the more adult beverages you have during the course of the day, the funnier
The response more creative, if you will.
Yes, we'll just call it that.
Okay.
Alrighty. Hey, this day in history is coming up.
And now, Mike and Jack's This Day in History.
Well, we're to the segment, the part of the show where I've done the most research out of anybody for anything ever in the in the history of the world. But you know that today, 1992, the Cold War ends. George W. Bush and Russian leader Boris Yeltsin proclaimed the end of the Cold War in a joint statement following new arms limitations agreement.
Okay, so February 1st.
And this is very timely. Janet Jackson's breast is briefly exposed by Justin Timberlake during a Super Bowl halftime show. Doesn't say which one. Calling it the wardrobe malfunction.
Wardrobe malfunction, yep.
Yeah.
Remember that clearly.
Former New York Mayor Ed Koch died. He was a pretty cool dude. He had a good sense of humor. He cleaned up New York City. And he was also a U.S. congressman. This day in that was 2013. There we go. 1898, the first auto insurance policy was written by Travelers, and I do have Travelers.
Okay. They know how to do it.
Automobile insurance policy to an individual. Patty Hearst, we all remember Patty Hearst, American newspaper heiress. Patty Hearst was released from prison after joining the SLA. Do we know what the SLA is? Sudanese Liberation Army. I was Army. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
5-year drama. Yeah, that was something. This day in 1982, I believe, the first Late Night with David Letterman. I remember watching it. And that was after Johnny Carson. So that was at 12:30, and Johnny Carson ran till 1 o'clock, I believe. Back then there were an hour and a half shows.
Uh-huh.
So David come on, and he was great back then because he didn't have a whole lot of people watching, and he was just silly. Great. Let me see. Born this day. Elvis Presley had a baby this day in 1968. 6 pounds, 15 ounces, exactly 9 months after they got married.
Good timing.
What the heck's her name? Marie Presley. Okay, that's it. This day in history.
As only Keith can do it. The historian. Keith, let us take a look again at your
I did a good mock-up this week.
Yeah.
I actually got some craft board, my mat board. It's very high quality, museum quality matting board that I use at the shop, Somerset Studios. And I did my...
so actually cut and paste.
I cut and pasted.
Yeah. Now, Keith, can you estimate the actual number of sheets of paper that you used for that?
I can right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there was a couple of more that didn't come out right.
8 pieces of paper.
And
for
I'm
that.
thinking about this as I'm doing it. My printer's on the fritz, and my computer's a little bit old too. And I notice I have at least one double black cartridge and another color cartridge. And they're very expensive.
Yes, they are.
And there's no way I'm going to get this printer with the same cartridge next time.
Right.
So I'm printing everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Right, got it. So the copy and paste on the computer that I showed you 2 weeks ago is just didn't really take hold.
It's not making fiscal sense at this point. It just isn't. So, goodness
all right,
sakes.
let's get out of here,
we're
folks.
just about done, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by. I wish we had a counter on this thing. How many people are on?
We had a nice crew today. About 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 people on it at different times. So we really appreciate it. We love it when you smack the like button again. And the like button and make your comments. And
some new faces we saw today.
Yeah, a lot of new faces today.
Just share us, because then your friends will be able to see it. And it's silly.
They'll be like, man, what have we been missing out on for the last 3-4 years? Which, by the way, we do need to do a recount on how many shows we've actually had over the last few years. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll make that part of next
One of my managers at my night job talked to me last night. She goes, well, what do you do this Smack and Jack thing? Oh, we were going to do something else. We'll do that next time.
Yeah, okay.
Who is Smack and Jack? Well, I don't know. We never really discussed Smack or Jack. And she said, well, what do you do? And I was like, well, we just sit there and talk and, And I really didn't have much of an answer as to what we do. So the only way to find out exactly what we do is to watch the show.
To tune in. Yeah.
Every week, every other week, whenever we're around. So so we're not going to be here next week.
Not next week. Hopefully the following week we will be here. Okay.
And go Birds. I'm just going to say it. Go Birds. All
right?
Right?
And watch out for our halftime show during the halftime.
We're going to do something. We're not quite sure, but it will be during the halftime live from the mansion.
Yeah, right, from our satellite studios.
Our
right?
satellite studios, yeah.
All right, folks, thanks for being with us today. We have to get out of here.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Darn it, man.
See you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Stick around. We'll see you again to live, laugh, or learn, laugh, and live. See you at the next show, guys. Bye.
Jack up your income, smack death in the face. Check it up, check it up.